Welcome back to Deep Dive number 88. Today we are breaking live commentary on what might honestly be, well, the single biggest macroeconomic pivot of
Yeah,
2026.
the landscape literally just shifted overnight.
Right. So out of nowhere, the United States and Iran have officially agreed to a peace framework. And just to be clear up front, we aren't taking any political sides here. We're impartially reporting on the market impact. But this means a permanent ceasefire and the toll-free reopening of the Strait of Hormuz.
Which, basically lifts this massive dark cloud that's been hanging over global liquidity. The risk-on turnaround is already incredibly aggressive.
Exactly. And it means smart money is moving fast.
Yeah,
Okay, let's unpack this. We're seeing institutions deploying capital straight into long-term passive structures.
yeah, NASDAQ literally just registered rule filings for the iShares Bitcoin Premium Income ETF.
Oh, wow. And UK corporates are using a MENA bank to just transition like 100% of their idle capital into Ethereum staking. It's basically corporate firming.
Right, they aren't day trading seeds, they're just planting capital for predictable on-chain yield.
But I have to ask, does that actually stabilize the market or does it just, consolidate power at the top?
Well, it definitely consolidates power, but because that institutional money now demands utility, legacy networks are basically being forced to adapt or bleed capital.
Yeah, they are bleeding. Look at Ethereum struggling below $1,750.
Right, they just suffered over $325 million in ETF outflows.
While the builders who actually drive real utility are thriving, like Panoptic V2 just launched on mainnet.
Oh yeah, offering decentralized zero expiration options on tokenized SpaceX shares.
Wait, really? Why is the market rewarding RWA plumbing like that while the ETF momentum completely stalls out?
Because, by removing the expiration date, they kill theta decay. Institutional traders can hold leveraged RWA positions forever.
Right, the real-world asset utility, which totally explains why Cardano just canceled its 2026 Global Summit.
Yeah, just to hyper-focus all their resources on building interoperability bridges to the XRP ledger. They know they have to adapt.
Totally. But okay, here's where it gets really interesting. With all this Wall Street money flowing in, global authorities are actively purging the dark web rails.
The compliance squeeze is in full effect.
Exactly. Like Europol dismantling the Audi A6 ransomware syndicate, over 6,000 KYC accounts and a 393 Bitcoin pipeline just completely dismantled.
And then there's the Tether situation.
Oh, man, yeah. They just aggressively blacklisted $72 million linked to a Monero buying cartel.
And that crashed Monero's price by over 11% almost instantly.
Right. It is so ironic, a totally centralized stablecoin successfully weaponizing its own blacklist to crush a decentralized privacy coin.
It really is. But it proves that institutional scale brings compliance choke points. Though, narrative-driven capital is still exploding in isolated pockets.
Oh, for sure. Like Toncoin's surging 20% entirely because Pavel Durov did a surprise rebrand back to Graham.
Pure brand nostalgia. And look at the AI tokens completely decoupling. Velvet crashed 75% on a delisting.
While the agentic AI projects like Venice and Sky AI are seeing massive rallies.
Yeah, because capital is abandoning broad, generic narratives for hyper-specific infrastructure that can actually execute decisions autonomously.
It makes perfect sense. If anyone ever tells you crypto exists in a vacuum, just show them this week. When macro stress backs off, the underlying infrastructure we talk about every single week really gets to shine.
Exactly. It's not just about hype anymore. It's about what actually works.
Right. So I want to leave you all with a final provocative thought to chew on. If real-world assets like SpaceX can be traded endlessly via decentralized zero expiration options, will traditional stock exchanges eventually just become obsolete legacy servers?
That is the multi-trillion-dollar question right there.
It really is. Keep your deployment automated, your keys secure, and your head cool. See you in Deep Dive number 89.